direct democracy. What is direct democracy? According to Wikipedia, direct democracy or pure democracy is a form of democracy in which the electoral decides on policies and initiatives without elective representatives. Now, the electorate, apparently, I take it as meaning voters. What we have now here is what they call a representative democracy, which means that we have a republic. We elect officials to go to the State House, go to Washington, stay here locally within our cities and townships to decide policies for us. We're hoping that they represent what we would like to see in policies and laws and other issues that would affect our lives living in the areas that we live in and the states we live in and the country that we live in. But with direct democracy, we don't have representatives using all that power. They don't have just them deciding. With direct democracy, the voters are a lot more involved. And we don't necessarily have to just have a group of people in the State House or in Washington, D.C., or locally in cities and townships deciding on everything. I know what you're thinking, but we elect them and they represent us. Yes, that could be very well true. Unfortunately, it's often the case that the representatives might not always represent what's best for the general population. And direct democracy allows for a lot more of a citizen's involvement. For example, we have double majority, which means that we can elect officials to decide on policies, but also they have to put it out toward the general populations, and they too would have to decide on the policy. So in other words, you just don't have a handful, a group of people, elected officials, that take the decision matters all into their own hands. They have to also make sure that it agrees with the general population that probably elected these officials. That way you have this double majority. You just don't have a whole group of people deciding for everybody. So there's many different forms of direct democracy, and we can get into that in the next video.